The survival-based identity that was formed in survival in childhood learned that it needed to do a bunch of things that it didn't want to do to survive. Let's look at self-worth, extrinsic, externalized self-worth. Somebody chases self-worth because they didn't learn to validate, approve of, accept, and love themselves. They actually learned that they're not good enough and that the answer to them, that self-worth, is actually out there in someone or something else. And this is the key difference between a healthy childhood and an unhealthy survival-based childhood, is that you are taught that you can't just do what it is that you want to do. And it's probably because you were raised by people that were emotionally immature and lacked healthy boundaries. It's not good or bad or right or wrong. No judgment, no shame, no guilt. This is a safe space. I'm just simply exploring and looking at something for what it is. You see that in the survival-based childhood, fight, flight, freeze, fawn. Let's look at fawning. Let's look at people-pleasing. Doing things that you don't want to do because you think you have to in order to receive love, approval, validation, acceptance. You want the love, you crave the love, but what maybe you don't realize is that the love that you're seeking is actually broken. Because, yeah, there's a difference between broken love and healthy love. Healthy love is love that allows you to be yourself because there's boundaries there. Broken love is with somebody that lacks healthy boundaries. They want to control you, they want to control how you are, who you are, the way that you are. And so you learn to people please. You probably learned this in childhood with unhealthy parents or whoever raised you, and you've just brought it into adulthood. You can validate and approve of yourself. You absolutely can. You can accept yourself. You can love yourself. You do not need to seek self-worth in other people. But your survival-based childhood taught you that you do because it lacked healthy boundaries. The healthy boundaries of a healthy individual is, oh yeah, I validate and approve of, accept, and love myself. I don't need to seek that out there. And looking at the healthy boundary part of it, it's like I realize that this is the boundary. I do it for myself. I don't need anybody else to do it for me. Seeing it that way can really transform how you understand it and also practice it yourself. Bringing your power back to yourself, stopping tying your self-worth to people and things out there, determining yourself, choosing yourself, letting go of the external, that transforms the entire dynamic. It's very important to understand this because that's the difference between a healthy individual and an unhealthy individual. Again, no shame. It's just seeing it for what it is. That's the difference.